Hi, I'm Chef Anna with the Growing Chefs Ontario Classroom Kitchen, and today we're making arancini. Arancini, or little orange, as it means in Italian, is the perfect way to use up leftover risotto. Arancini is a small ball of rice that's been breaded and typically deep fried, but today I'm going to show you how to make it in the oven because deep frying at home can get a little bit dangerous. So before you get started, make sure you've washed your hands and you have all of your ingredients and equipment set up. To start, I have my tray of cold risotto. It's very important that your risotto has had time to chill in the fridge. I'm also going to stuff my arancini with a little bit of cheese today, but you could also use meat if you prefer, or nothing also. I've got my tray set up with some parchment, and we're going to start by rolling all of the risotto into a little ball. So I have some spoons here that I'm going to use. I'm going to gently scrape up a little bit of risotto. Put it in my hand. It's going to be a little bit sticky, so just work very gently. And to stuff my arancini, I'm going to make a little hole in the center and put a little bit of cheese in it and cover it up like that. And just very gently roll your arancini. I'm going to do that with the rest of this risotto before I start breading anything. So let's see that again. I've scooped it up. I'm going to make a little bit of a hole, put my cheese in the center, and then pinch the risotto around it. And then gently roll it into a ball. And we want all of our arancini balls to be the same size. So you see this one looks a lot larger than this one, so I'm going to take a little bit off. It's important that they're the same size so that when I bake them, they all bake at the same rate and I don't have some that are overbaked or underbaked. So just take your time making them the same size. Now it's time to bread our arancini. So make sure that you have set up your flour, your eggs, which have been whisked together until well combined, and then your breadcrumbs. It's a good idea to season your flour, or if you have seasoned breadcrumbs, make sure that you're not adding too much salt or pepper to the flour. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and a pinch of pepper. Okay, so now we're gonna, with very gentle hands, pick up our arancini and gently toss it in this flour. I don't want too much flour, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna take this hand and gently shake off the excess flour. After it's been in our flour, see it's got a very gentle light dusting on it, which is what we're looking for. It's going to go into our egg. And the same thing, I'm just gently rolling it around. I don't want too much coating on my egg. Pick that up, gently shake off the excess egg, and then into the breadcrumbs. And I can sort of pick up my breadcrumbs and toss it around like so. That is going to go on my baking sheet that will go into the oven. I'm going to continue with all of my arancini balls the exact same way. Sometimes when you get halfway through this, it can start to get a little bit gunky. There's a bunch of egg that will get in your breadcrumbs. So if you need to start over with fresh ingredients, that's okay. All of my arancini have been breaded. It's got a beautiful even breading, you can see here. And now, if you want to add a little bit of crispness, you can spray it with some spray, some oil spray, or you can take a little bit of oil and just drizzle a little bit over each of them. I'm going to put these in a 350-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until the outside is a really beautiful golden brown and the inside is warm and that cheese has melted. My arancini is out of the oven. It took about 25 minutes for the top to get beautifully golden brown and a little bit crispy. The cheese is starting to come out of the arancini, so that's how I know that is definitely done. And I'm just going to transfer it to a paper towel lined plate to drain off a little bit of the excess fat that came out of my risotto arancini. Our arancini is ready to eat. This also makes a great thing to put in your lunch. I have some tomato sauce here that I'm going to serve with it, and it's great for dipping or pouring on top. It's delicious.